you guys, what is up? I am back for the Basketball Wives reunion. Oh yes, part 1. I am definitely going to review this fuckery for you guys. And I'm like not really all exhausted like everybody else is. Like everybody else is like, oh my god, I'm so glad this shit is over. And I'm just kind of like, bring on the next show. That's how I feel out this bitch. Okay, out this biz naive, alright? Look, I can't wait for fucking Sunday. Y'all know that's when the love and hip hop little, interlude come on Sunday or whatever. But anyway, I want to get into my notes quick, fast, and in a hurry so I can hurry up and get through this video. The first thing I want to ask is, why the fuck is John Sally still there? Why are you still there, John Sally? Don't you have something else to do? Don't you have a Whoopi Goldberg movie to play in? Don't you have a cameo to do on some TV show? Like, please go the fuck away. Like, I'm so serious. Him being on this show has made me dislike him. I always used to like John Sally. And when he got his tall, irregular looking ass on this show, okay, with that long ass head and that long ass neck and them long ass arms and that long ass mouth, and he just act like a female when he get up here with these bitches, the way he be talking to them and shit. And it's like, yeah, okay, it's cool for you to shade and all of that, but you a straight man shading a bunch of bitches. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm just saying, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I be like, shut your stupid ass up. Like, that's how I feel when I be watching him. Anyway, moving on. So, Jackie looks like a Rule 21 dominatrix. And if you know what Rule 21 is, it's like a bargain basement Forever 21, right? You catch these at like outlets. That's where you find you a Rule 21, okay? And everything in there is like $20 or under, okay? It's like that. It's like rainbow, 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 rainbow. Work that rainbow, wiggle that rainbow, hurt that rainbow. Yeah, I caught your girl down bad at rainbow. All right, so yeah, I'm like not here for this shit. I'm really not here for this outfit that Jackie has on. Like, first of all, I don't need to see the cellulite on the back of your old ass legs. Like, bitch, please cover that shit up. For once, can you be a grown ass woman and put on a nice suit like Shawnee O'Neal does whenever she comes on the show? We may say something about the color or something like that, but Shawnee O'Neal had on the cutest little white suit the last time they did a reunion. And I was like, work, you bitch. Even though I don't like her, work, okay? So it's like, why can't you old bitches get your life? And also, Laura, why was you looking like a dominatrix with that stupid ass bang? Like, what the fuck? Like, stop, for real. Like, no, I'm not here for it. I wasn't here for that jacket. Like, you look cuter than Jackie, but you look, like your shit costs more money than Jackie, but bitch, you still look fucking bad. Like, don't give yourself too many pats on the back. Calm down, okay? You ain't look that cute neither, okay? And I'm gonna need for you to keep that diamond on your hand, because if I was any one of them bitches, I'd have smashed that. I don't give a fuck. Did you see that ring? I don't give a fuck. Somebody go buy you a house with it, bitch. Thank you. Like, don't be offended. Thank you. It's the recession. Get it how you live. Anyway, you offering, I'm taking. So, moving on. Malaysia, put those titties away. Put those titties away. Okay, like, she looked beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Her teeth were blinging. But, like, I don't know why I felt like, it was like a lot. Like, it was like the titties was out, but then like a large portion of her torso was out too. And I know you're supposed to dress like, a high price hooker when you go on these reunion shows. I know that's how you're supposed to dress, but am I the only one that wants somebody to look cute and not like a hoe at the same damn time? I don't know. Is it just me? I mean, I ain't trying to judge nobody. You know what I mean? Because I be having, my little breasts is out or whatever like that. I do what I does. But I don't know if I would have, like, all of it. Like, just everything. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not my style. But whatever. To each his own. The bitch, I don't care. Look, the shit still look nasty on. Like, I didn't need to see all of Jackie's titties. Jackie's titties were in my face every time the camera went to her. And I don't want to see it because she got the side titty too. And her side titty was all mixed in with the regular titty. And I was like, bitch, this is when you need to start covering that shit up. This is when you need to start having on a shirt that kind of goes here. Like actual V-neckage, not a crew V-neck. I don't know what the fuck like she be doing. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go to certain things that stuck out to me. Malaysia said she accused Jackie, what? Malaysia said she accused Jackie for being messy, and Jackie said she is on the show. Oh yeah, Jackie was talking about she is the show. Yeah, you are the show because you most of the time cause all of the drama, or you keep the drama going. So of course, yes, you kind of create what goes on the show. Because if there weren't the Jackie drama, all this other drama would it would probably not even be going on. Like, it would be something different, I hope. But these bitches would be boring if Jackie wasn't here stirring up the pot and acting all fucking dumb and crazy and cuckoo and shit. Okay, let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. That don't mean I like you anymore, bitch. But that just mean that you're entertaining to watch sometimes with your crazy ass. And you're not even that entertaining. It's just entertaining enough for me to make jokes about the fucking review. That's about it. That's about it. But y'all saw I wasn't here for the first half of this season. I wasn't about to review this shit. Anyways. So then Laura was saying that she was being evil to get back at Jackie. And that, that's what she was doing at the time. And even though the episode ended like they were going to mend fences or something like that, the finale, when they get to the reunion, these bitches are once again not liking each other. And the only reason I think that's going on is because now Jackie and Bambi have had a longer time to get closer, and Bambi and Laura have had more time to get into it. So y'all know how they do. Them bitches get together and talk about each other. And that's exactly what they probably did to Laura, which is why everybody has so much to say and so much animosity towards the Govan sisters. At this fucking point, I'm completely over it, okay? Let me tell you something. I'm completely fucking over it because I'm gonna just get it all out about how I feel about Laura and her sister. Okay, Laura, use a hoe too. Like, I hate the way everybody try to act like their hold'em is not what got them on this show. Like, and even though I like Malaysia, fucking Malaysia included. Weren't you a booty model at some time? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, but I thought Malaysia was a booty model. I could be tripping, okay? But I thought she definitely was an ass model. So all of that being shy and shit, get that shit out of my face. I'm not here for it, okay? You can change your image all you want to. You can be the mediator all you want to, bitch, but you still had the first fight of Basketball Wives LA. Let's just get that out there and be real about it, okay? Compton. So calm the fuck down. Jackie and Laura are both, and fucking Gloria, no matter how much they try to act like, they're above everything. And I honestly don't feel like they're above anybody. And I don't really think that they feel like they're above anybody. I just think that they know how to play mind games. Like, these are people that look like their family never gave them hugs or some shit. Like, I don't know. But Laura and Gloria have a way about them to stay ice cold. Ice cold. These bitches don't be moved. Like, you can't really get no reaction out of them unless you about to come and get in their face. And I kind of can appreciate that about them. Let me be real with y'all. I can actually appreciate a bitch that it don't matter what you say to her, it bounce off her and go back to you and just be like, okay. Like, everybody kind of felt like Bambi got in Gloria's ass when she was calling her a hoe. And I'm like, first of all, who didn't know that she was a hoe? Who didn't know that? Second of all, she ain't never said she wasn't a hoe. That shit been in blogs for the past 2 years now. Everybody knew that this girl was a hoe. Nobody cares because all of y'all are hoes. So how you gonna be pointing a finger at one hoe? Bambi, you walking into the studio while she walking out. Well, what the fuck was you doing there? Cause I ain't heard no music. So I don't know what you was in the studio for. Why do you dress like a hoe? I'm sorry, Bambi dresses like a hoe. And somebody commented and said, about Brooke. Somebody commented about Brooke, who did look beautiful. I love that dress she had on. I loved her hair. But I still feel like it's like she doesn't have a chin or something. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I don't like it. Whatever. But her hair, makeup, her dress, beautiful. Loved it. She gave me life. She gave me Christmas. I loved it. Bambi, you look like bargain basement fucking Little Mermaid with that horrible ass blind lace wig you had on and that fucking long ass green sparkly like mermaid dress. Like, to me, that dress was just, it would have been cute if we weren't at the reunion and she didn't have that hair on and it wasn't her. She looked tacky. Like, I'm sorry, but the shit looked tacky and it looked cheap. That's how she looked to me. Her hair looked like in about 2 hours when the fucking reunion was over, that shit was gonna be all matted up in the back and shit like that. She got that Party City wig, y'all. That's where she got that from. She got that wig from Party City. Get your life. Anyway, girl, don't be trying to fool nobody because you saw the fucking lace on it. Don't fool nobody, bitch. Don't fool nobody. Don't do that to yourself. You use a trickster. But Brooke, like they brought up about Brooke that she has been a hustler or something like that. One girl said that because I said that at 35 you should have, be doing something else with your life besides being a booty model. I ain't never said that Brooke wasn't a hustler. I never said that. I never knocked her hustle. What I said was, for me, a 35-year-old woman that's got a son old enough to jack off to a magazine and her fucking ass is on, it's a little out of pocket to me. It's a little, I don't know, fucked up. Okay, I don't know about you, but when I'm 16, 15, and around that age range, I don't want my mom's ass to be on the cover of King magazine. I don't know about you, but I don't want to grow up like that. Okay, that's a little scary for me. Did I mention that Bambi said she was a communications major? Really? But you want to be a rapper? I'm confused. Somebody let me know. Did you graduate? Like, what are your credentials? I just want to know. I mean, because I said that you act like a rat because you look and you present yourself like a rat. You don't present yourself like an educated young woman. When you was on the stage, you was trying to come off like you was a fake-ass Tamar. I caught them teas with the flipping the hair and talking like this and trying to be so proper and bitch have several seats, okay? Because you was so Compton and fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air hats flip back with a fucking side ponytail, bitch, with a cut-off shirt with the fucking chaps on. Bitch, you was doing 10 different things, and now we get to this fucking reunion, and now you're a Disney character. I don't know what to tell you, boo. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just kind of, at this point, everybody was like, but, Bambi, why was Bambi on the show? Initially, yes, I have to wonder. Why was a bitch that wasn't affiliated with a basketball player on the show? But at the same damn time, yeah, she here now, but I damn sure wish she don't come back. I'm sorry. I don't like Bambi. I don't really like any of these bitches except for Drea. Like, she the only one that I like. Well, in Malaysia. I like Malaysia, but I have to wonder, like, the thing that pissed me off about Malaysia this season was watching what was going on with Bambi and why she be ready to check and check anybody else in the situation, but she wasn't ready to check Bambi. Bambi, a lot of the times, was out of pocket and said shit at the wrong time that she shouldn't have really been talking about at that time. This whole little thing about her and Jackie, her opinion on Jackie and Laura's situation. I feel like everybody gonna have an opinion. We have an opinion. She gonna have an opinion. But there's a time and a place to state that opinion. And when these two bitches is going at each other like they about to fight, this is not the time to state your opinion. When Laura and Jackie, when Laura and Jackie was having that conversation at Drea's party. First of all, they shouldn't even been having that fucking conversation at Drea's party. That wasn't the time or the place. But since we're going to make it about these hoes, we was going to talk about it. Okay, that's fine. Let's talk about it, okay? But when they talked about it, and it seemed like, the more into the conversation that these two got, the more pissed off Bambi got. And I just feel like, no, I wouldn't be that mad. No, I would be like, man, that's fucked up. And then after the fact, if we gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it. And that's cool. But to just be so emotional about it, I'm fucking sorry. Like, other bitches' issues, I really don't care that much. I'm too old for that shit. I honestly feel like I got my own issues. I don't have time to be worrying about your issues too. Bambi, you trying to be a rapper, but I've only heard one song from an old ass sample. So, could you do something? I'm just saying, you was in the studio, yet I have seen no fruits of the labor. If y'all have seen any single besides her what she did with Rax, I think Rack City, she did like a rap on Rack City, which was old as fuck. Bitch, upgrade. Hello, can we get new beats? What's going on? And I'm just kind of digging into everything, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm not going any kind of particular order. I'm sorry. Anyway, so, oh yeah, Gloria saying, let's not get it twisted. There is a Basketball Wives LA because Gloria moved to LA and brought her sister and started Basketball Wives LA. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Okay? In real life, I started this shit. Okay? Let's just be real. When basketball wise, we all know this is Shawnee O'Neal shit, and on the real, this ain't even Shawnee O'Neal shit. This is VH1 shit. This is Viacom shit. Let's just let's put it all out there, okay? Who's really pulling the fucking strings around here? Because Shawnee O'Neal is sitting over there at Basketball Wives Miami with the rest of the bitches trying to get her up in her salary. So, bitch, you doing something, but you ain't doing a lot, and that's kind of how I feel with Gloria. Yeah, bitch, you did something, because the only reason, like, I'm gonna be real, I didn't like her on Basketball Wives Miami, but the only reason we knew of this show is because she was supposed to be on the show. This was supposed to be her group of chicks, okay? She brought all these bitches together. Like, this was supposed to be centered around her and her man originally, because they were the only two people that we knew. Okay, so let's all be real about the situation. Now, do I like Gloria? Y'all know I don't like that boring ass bitch. Like, but I'm also not here for everybody harping on the fact that she a hoe like everybody else that's sitting at the round table ain't sucked the dick for a fucking Coach bag. Like, I'm not saying specifically these are jokes, but I'm just saying, like, stop fronting like y'all. And Bambi kept trying to throw shade. You know, if I couldn't rap, then I would have to be a basketball wife. Bitch, you trying to rap, yet you're on Basketball Wives, and you want to try to throw shade at the Basketball Wives? Like, what they do is less than, but what you do is better. Fucking for beats was better, right? For old beats at that. I'm just saying, if a bitch spending all her time in the studio, why haven't we heard anything yet? I'm just asking. Somebody tell me, okay? If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be like, my bad, Bambi. You was rapping and shit. We just didn't know about it, and you didn't put it out. So I guess you talking about it on the show really was irrelevant, okay? Because after this, if you're not putting your music out while this show is going on, nobody really gives a fuck. If you're not gonna put the shit out while the show is on, nobody gives a fuck. That's why, you know, when on Love and Hip Hop and Rashida and on, you know, when Olivia and all them do these shows, they have musical projects that are coming out or that they're about to put out. K Michelle mixtape, all of that shit. Like, they put this shit out when they know this is about to happen. You know you gonna sign this contract months in advance, and you mean to tell me you couldn't get a mixtape together, bitch, to put out at the same time as Basketball Wives LA? You's a dumb bitch. You's a dumb bitch, okay? So I went all the way deep. I hope y'all, you know, I hope y'all still with me. All right. So Malaysia feels like Gloria overstepped her bounds by saying that Bambi shouldn't have shit to say about the Laura and Jackie situation. I don't feel like she overstepped her bounds. Like, what is that shit? She overstepped her bounds. How did she overstep her bounds? Just because she had an opinion like every other bitch that was sitting at the table? Like, you can keep harping on that shit all you want to, Bambi in Malaysia. And I feel like Malaysia is only saying it because that's what Bambi was saying. Let's be real. Bambi, you just don't like her. I for real think that you're jealous of her. I think for real that you're jealous of the life that she lived. You may be jealous of the life that Malaysia lived, because it's a life that you don't have. You know, an actual husband basketball player. You know, like, if y'all divorce, you still gonna get money. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit more security. Yeah. It's a little more security, okay? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm reading these hoes for life, okay? And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. These is fucking jokes. I don't give a fuck. This shit ain't relevant to my motherfucking life, okay? Okay. So everybody calm down and shit. Don't come in my comments going ham and all of that on behalf of whatever bitch that you so happen to like, because I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Anyway, I feel like that whole situation with hold on, wait. Oh yeah. I was watching Ashley's review of the reunion, and she was saying she didn't understand the Hennessy comment when John Sally said, yeah, because we all know that Jackie has a lot of Hennessy. And even though it was corny as fuck and the audience was laughing for no fucking reason, I remember when they asked Laura how she would feel if Jackie died. And Laura was like, I would give me a glass of Hennessy, drink me a glass of Hennessy in honor of Jackie. And then I'm going to keep it moving. So that's where they got that whole little thing from, because Hennessy is Jackie's drink. And Laura knows that. So if Jackie died, she going to put one in the air, put a Hennessy in the air for Jackie and keep on fucking moving. Like, that's where that came from. Yeah, real lame, but I just thought I should, say it since I knew. So then we get to Drea and Brooke. Of course, once again, we have to talk about this stupid shit. Brooke's face looks so fucking weird to me. She looks like another head is gonna come out her mouth and eat the other person. You know, like when she be going off and getting mad and shit. She look like her head is gonna open up and like another head gonna come out. Like that's how that bitch looked to me. Drea looked like a fucking bird, and I don't know what was going on with her outfit, but her hair gave me life. Brooke was saying that she was basically upset with Drea not for leaving the set but for being a diva. Bitch, get your life and get a life. Because if another bitch want to be a diva, as long as she ain't throwing it towards you, bitch, she could be a diva. Drea actually sat there and apologized and said that she could have handled the situation differently, but she's still trying to grow up, and she was in her feelings. She was coming there to work. She didn't want to see no other person, and she saw you there. It wasn't personal. It didn't have nothing to do with you. And, you know, John Sally was saying he didn't understand why she was so mad, but then he ran it back. And the reason why we understand why Brooke was so mad is because Drea was saying, yeah, that's good for you, but I'm not like, that's not, okay, whatever. That's not, I'm not going to be like, it didn't happen to me, bitch. Like, that's good for you, but I'm not trying to do that no more. Like, trying to downplay the accomplishment. And at this point, Drea is right. King is not what it used to be back in the you know, gap when Melissa Ford and them was on King. Like, it's not the same. So it's really not that much of an accomplishment for a 35-year-old woman with 4 kids. Like, even though your body may still be in you know fuck shape, you know what I mean? That still doesn't change the fact that I feel like you should be having bigger and better accomplishments at 35 than getting on the cover of King magazine. And I feel like if everybody gonna be hating on me for that, I'm so fucking sorry. But that's just how I grew up and that's how I was raised, so that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I ain't like, if you 20-something years old, you know, even like on the cusp of 30, like 28, 29, and you still look young as fuck and you still want to do that, by all means. But Brooke ass look like somebody fucking mama, and she need to go sit down and be somebody fucking mama without her ass on the cover of King. And that's what I gotta say about that. And the fact that they was getting so upset about the shit, I'm not here for it. Drea didn't have to apologize to that bitch, but she did. And I was just kind of like, so you not gonna apologize, bitch? She still don't feel like she did nothing wrong. And I'm like, this all proves that you were still wrong. The fact that you have nothing to say to Drea, no apology towards her for raising up on her numerous times like you was going to fight her, calling her a bitch, getting all in her face, and all of that dumb shit, walking off at the dinner when y'all was sitting up there trying to talk and shit with your knock-kneed ass. Bitch, I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you, okay? And I really wanted to be. But I don't like you now. Because you seem like a bully. You seem like a crazy bitch. Anyway, so I let Brooke saying that she was a vet at the booty model business. Like, okay, I'm going to act like that's a boss thing. Okay, I'm going to act like that's, ooh, you're a vet in the booty model game. Who wants to be a veteran in a booty model game? Who? Like, I want to be a newbie, a professional, and then done with it. Like, I don't want to go into it as a veteran. Like, you shouldn't. You just shouldn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, y'all, you know, I'm sorry for, you know, pushing my personal beliefs on everybody. No, I'm not. Whatever. Anyway, so, you know, Drea was again saying that, you know, that man fucked up her moment. It wasn't Drea, and she sorry that she wasn't in her corner. Brooke said she accepted and she appreciated her apology, all that shit. Jackie is Diddy in a dress. Please lay your body down by the wayside and let the Lord Jesus come over you and put his hands over you, and the rapture will save your life. Because if you think that bitch is any form of Diddy, shoot yourself. I mean, if you mean the lame part, okay? If you mean the bitch ass in this, then yeah. Gloria didn't want to put her wedding on the show. Okay, even though I feel like, bitch, it was in the contract. You're boring as hell. You could at least give us your boring ass wedding. I really don't care. I really didn't care about seeing her boring ass wedding. I didn't. I felt like I could care less about Gloria getting married. And I honestly felt like everybody was like, when she said that she invited the important people to her wedding, which was her family. Okay? Like, I don't understand that. Like, you could be cool with people. That don't mean you're going to invite them to a personal moment in your fucking life. Like, these hoes need to get their life. That, to me, wasn't that serious. If they don't know why they're not considered real, true, blue friends to Gloria, then they need to wake the fuck up. Because she ain't never let them in like that. Like, child cheese. Anyway, Bambi accuses Gloria. Oh yeah, I talked about her accusing her of being a hoe. Everybody's a hoe. Who cares? And Gloria saying that whether it's true or not, I'm happily married to Matt Barnes. And to me, like, that was the ultimate stab. Like, at the end of the day, I may have been a hoe, but a nigga still wife me. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I mean, it really is. I mean, what you gonna say? The reason why you go off on a hoe is because ain't no man gonna want to marry you. Well, a man wanted to marry that, so I guess your argument is null and void. Ooh, she's a hoe. And, like, I'm just not here for them, glorifying the negativity of a hoe. Like, everybody on the show at some point wasn't expressing mad hodom. Mad hodom. I like the way Gloria told that hoe, sweet. Like, I love when people say shit like that. Like, she was like, but I'm fabulous, and that's why I'm on the show. Like, Bambi was going off on Gloria. I'm fabulous, and I just don't like you, and you're fake, and you're boring, and you're blah, and you're boring. Yeah, she may be boring, bitch, but you're not fabulous either, so calm the fuck down. And Gloria said, oh, I need to get my lip gloss popping? Sweet. Like, I was like, bitch, you said lip gloss popping in a fucking song. What are we, in 2005? Bambi, please upgrade your rap, okay? Oh, yeah. Y'all, that little rap that they had, I'm not even going to get on Jackie because Jackie knows she can't rap and Jackie wasn't trying. I'm not mad at that, okay? I am not mad at Jackie getting up there and doing what she did. I'm mad at Bambi getting up there doing what she did and thinking that she did something. Like, bitch, that was not a freestyle. You wrote that shit and because you knew they was going to ask you to do something like that. You wrote that shit. And also, you added something in that you had already written because it sounded like something that I'd already heard you say when you did that little performance when you was doing cheerleading moves on the stage and shit. Anyway, at the end of the reunion, they play a little game. They ask who the most trustworthy was. And I'm going to say I agree with Drea. Malaysia is the most trustworthy. The only people that say Malaysia was the most trustworthy was Malaysia and Drea. And to me, that says a lot about Bambi, who kept talking about, you don't know what real friends are. But yet, you don't say the most trustworthy person out of all of these bitches is your actual friend. Did anybody not find any, something weird about that? Anyway, Jackie said Bambi. Really, Jackie? Really? She's the most trustworthy person out of those people sitting right there? To me, that was a stab at Malaysia once again. Anyway, to me, the biggest liar is definitely Jackie. Jackie is definitely the biggest liar, and that's because I'm tallying up her total number of lies, throughout the entire season and her, her amount of fuckery. And for everybody that said Laura was the biggest liar, stop that shit. Stop that shit. The only thing she lie about is when she get in Jackie's face and be like, yeah, I'm your friend. That's the only thing. Because she'll still get in Jackie's face and tell her no and tell her I don't like your ass. And yeah, I said that shit. Like, she don't be really lying like that. Like, more than anybody else. I don't agree with that. And Laura said that Drea was the biggest liar. Really, bitch? You're a jealous ass bitch. Like, I feel like the majority of you hoes on the stage are jealous of Drea. And the only ones that are not jealous of Drea are the ones that don't have a problem with her. Yeah, I decided to let the silence fill the air for that one. But anyway, I hope you guys like this. Why is this shit so long? I'm going to cut this. Oh, no, this is too long. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. This was Basketball Wives LA Reunion Part 1. I will be back with Reunion Part 2. Stop asking me about Scandal. Y'all got to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Bondi Blue. Because if y'all would be on Twitter, y'all would have seen my live tweets during the show when I said I wasn't going to do a review and to get on my tweets. And that I will see y'all in next week's episode because I was sick this past week. And I just don't feel like going back and redoing it and write notes and all of that because it wasn't really nothing that I can't discuss in the next review. So, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Follow me on Twitter. Anyway, the information will be down below my last natural hair video. That link will take you to my natural hair channel where I do have videos on what I do to my hair for everybody that is interested, that has asked. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace. Love.